God has always been so complicated and so simple at the same time, which makes talking about him much more difficult than it would seem. Because as one sees the beauty of his simple ways, one also perceives the intense math of life that he is manipulating and working to make what appears simple appear before us. We all know by science that energy isn't free. Energy begets energy. Things have to be put in motion from something else, and no different with the laws of the universe that God works. So it's hard when he starts to tell us in simple, understandable math so that we might see his creation and celebrate him. It makes it hard to discuss because my mind is told so many things so quickly, all of them ringing true at the same moment. So for channeling his thoughts, I try to do my best. God needs you to see the world he made first. It was said in the Bible, see no other. It was said many ways in simple words, but he means that because we are from the living world. God's world that he made is the living world. He makes life with his math. He makes energy. He makes everything that has to do with life. Life is the way he manipulates his math. Our world, our man world, is based upon death. We have no ability to manipulate energy into life. We simply can take things that we kill or have died or are the elements, the fundamental elements, and we can kill trees and make houses. We can kill animals and eat food. We can destroy God's work to make buildings. We are limited by the math we understand, and all we can do is know how to regurgitate God's work. We cannot make life. We just kill, and then we regurgitate it. We repackage it. So this is why you have to understand, before you can ever become enlightened and obtain miracles, before you can have the riches that are there for you, before any of that can happen, you have to perceive the world as the living world first, with a subworld which man has made, his houses, his cars, his money, his death, basically, his decaying way, as secondary, as basically built within the living world that God truly is in charge of, that you are part of. You are part You are a living part of the living world. So you're quite comfortable and you feel whole when you're in the living world. Why do you think they built a huge park in the middle of New York City? Anywhere there's living, our hearts start to resonate with the truth of His world. We feel good when we go out camping, when we go to the park, when we sit in a field, when we smell flowers, because we are of the living world. That's where our ability to seek the rewards of God lie. That's where health lies, happiness, all the things that are good for a human being are acquired when we are aware that we are part of the living world. And as it stands now, we pretty much don't see that. We see that there's a little bit of living things in our big man city or sports arena or cruise ships or whatever, airplanes. We have this little inconvenience of growing things, and we're glad we can grow for food and grow chickens in factory farms, and because it keeps this physical body with the proper things it thinks it needs. And so we're glad that world's there, but we give no acknowledgement to its mightiness or where it really was in the place of the perspectives of life, of how it should be. All of the things that man knows. Where do you start this? I almost want to do another time. I think I will. I'll end this now and do another one. God bless.